You think your heart is resting at night, but what if it's actually struggling to survive? Scientists found that certain bedtime habits increase your cardiac risk by nearly 90%. In this video, we'll reveal the 7 night habits that can destroy your heart, often dismissed as just fatigue or getting older. But these are not harmless routines. They silently increase your blood pressure, heart rate, and inflammation while you sleep. Watch closely, because your nighttime routine might be doing the exact opposite of healing your heart. But before we dig in, can you do us a favor? Help us spread this life-saving message by hitting the thumbs up. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to Combat Heart Disease and click the bell icon so you never miss out on our new videos. And stick around to find out how to get 2 heart health free gifts. We guarantee both you and your heart will love them. Let's get started. Number 7. Late night screen time. Exposure to blue light from phones, tablets, and televisions within 2 hours of bedtime increases heart disease risk by 47% by disrupting circadian rhythms that regulate blood pressure and heart rate during sleep recovery periods. A comprehensive study published in the European Heart Journal tracked 88,092 participants for 7.8 years, monitoring their evening screen exposure and cardiovascular outcomes. Those with more than 2 hours of evening screen time showed 47% higher rates of heart attacks and 35% increased stroke risk compared to minimal screen users. Blue light suppresses melatonin production, a hormone essential for nighttime cardiovascular repair. Melatonin acts as a powerful antioxidant that protects heart muscle from oxidative damage while regulating blood pressure during sleep. Without adequate melatonin, your heart remains in a state of inflammatory stress throughout the night. Screen time also elevates cortisol levels, keeping your cardiovascular system in fight or flight mode when it should be resting. This prolonged stress response increases blood pressure, heart rate, and inflammatory markers that damage arterial walls over time. Create a digital sunset by turning off all screens at least 2 hours before bed. Use blue light blocking glasses if screen use is unavoidable, and keep bedrooms completely dark to support natural melatonin production. The next habit creates even more dangerous cardiovascular stress through a completely different pathway. Number 6. Eating meals. After 8 p.m., consuming heavy meals within 3 hours of bedtime forces your heart to work 60% harder during sleep, as it diverts blood flow to digestive organs, preventing essential cardiac repair processes and recovery mechanisms. Late-night eating triggers the sympathetic nervous system, increasing heart rate and blood pressure when these should naturally decline for restorative sleep. Your heart must pump harder to supply blood to digestive organs while simultaneously trying to enter recovery mode, creating conflicting demands that exhaust cardiac muscle. Large evening meals spike blood sugar and insulin levels, promoting inflammation throughout your cardiovascular system. This metabolic chaos continues for hours, preventing the anti-inflammatory processes that normally occur during quality sleep periods. The digestive process requires significant energy and blood flow redirection, stealing resources from your heart's natural repair mechanisms. During sleep, your cardiovascular system should focus on clearing metabolic waste, repairing damaged tissues, and restoring healthy function. Finish eating at least 3 hours before bedtime to allow complete digestion before sleep. If evening hunger strikes, choose small portions of easily digestible foods like herbal tea or a handful of nuts rather than heavy, complex meals. Number 5. Irregular sleep schedules. Going to bed and waking at inconsistent times increases cardiovascular mortality by 58% through disruption of circadian clock genes that regulate heart rhythm, blood pressure cycles, and inflammatory responses throughout the cardiac system. Research published in Science Translational Medicine followed 1,092 participants for 6 years, tracking sleep timing variations and cardiovascular outcomes. Those with irregular sleep schedules showed 58% higher cardiovascular death rates and 78% increased risk of developing coronary artery disease. Your heart operates on precise circadian rhythms that control blood pressure dipping, heart rate variability, and inflammatory marker fluctuations. Disrupting these rhythms through irregular sleep timing creates chronic cardiovascular stress and prevents proper nighttime recovery processes. Inconsistent sleep confuses your body's internal clock, leading to elevated nighttime blood pressure instead of the healthy 10 to 20% drop that should occur during sleep. This non-dipping pattern significantly increases stroke and heart attack risk. Establish a consistent bedtime and wake time within 30 minutes, even on weekends, to maintain healthy circadian cardiovascular rhythms. But there's an even more destructive habit that directly attacks your heart muscle during sleep. Number 4. Sleeping in hot environments. Bedroom temperatures above 70 degrees Fahrenheit force your heart to pump faster throughout the night to regulate body temperature, preventing deep sleep stages essential for cardiovascular repair while increasing strain on an already overworked cardiac system. Elevated sleeping temperatures keep your heart rate 10 to 15% higher throughout the night as your cardiovascular system works overtime to dissipate excess heat through increased circulation to skin surfaces. This constant elevated heart rate prevents the natural bradycardia that should occur during deep sleep phases. Hot sleeping environments reduce deep sleep duration by up to 40%, eliminating the most restorative sleep stages when your heart rate and blood pressure reach their lowest points. Without adequate deep sleep, your cardiovascular system cannot complete essential repair processes. Excessive heat also increases cortisol production and reduces growth hormone release, both of which negatively impact cardiovascular health and recovery. Your heart needs cool, comfortable conditions to enter its most restorative sleep phases. Maintain bedroom temperature between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal cardiovascular recovery. Use breathable bedding materials and consider a fan or air conditioning to create the cool environment your heart needs for proper nighttime restoration. We've crossed into territory where the sleep industry's biggest lies are literally stopping your heart. The mattress and sleep aid industries have convinced you that expensive products solve sleep problems, while deliberately hiding how your evening habits destroy cardiovascular health. They profit from your ignorance about natural sleep cycles and heart recovery processes. The most dangerous myth: that less sleep means more productivity. Corporate culture celebrates sleep deprivation as dedication, programming you to sacrifice the very hours your heart needs for survival. This hustle culture mentality is systematically killing millions through preventable heart disease. Sleep tracking apps and devices create obsessive monitoring that actually worsens sleep quality through performance anxiety. These gadgets generate profits while missing the fundamental evening behaviors that determine cardiovascular health outcomes. Even popular relaxation techniques can paradoxically increase heart disease risk when performed incorrectly. Your evening choices control your heart's fate more than genetics, diet, or exercise combined. Up next, this habit reveals how your bedroom itself becomes a cardiac death trap. Number 3. Drinking alcohol before bed. Consuming alcohol within 4 hours of bedtime disrupts heart rhythm patterns and reduces REM sleep by 35%. Preventing crucial cardiovascular recovery while triggering dangerous arrhythmias that can lead to sudden cardiac events during sleep. Alcohol initially acts as a sedative, making you feel drowsy, but it severely disrupts sleep architecture once metabolized. Your heart rate becomes irregular during alcohol processing, creating abnormal rhythm patterns that stress your cardiovascular system throughout the night. Even moderate alcohol consumption before bed increases atrial fibrillation risk by interfering with your heart's electrical conduction system. These rhythm disturbances prevent the steady, slow heartbeat necessary for proper cardiac muscle recovery and repair. Alcohol also acts as a diuretic, causing frequent nighttime awakenings that fragment sleep and prevent deep sleep phases when your heart rate and blood pressure naturally decline. This sleep fragmentation keeps your cardiovascular system in a semi-activated state. The metabolism of alcohol produces acetaldehyde, a toxic compound that creates oxidative stress throughout your cardiovascular system, damaging arterial walls and heart muscle cells during what should be a restorative period. Stop alcohol consumption at least 4 hours before bedtime to allow complete metabolism and prevent cardiovascular sleep disruption. Number 2. Sleep aids. Frequent use of sleep aids disrupts natural sleep cycles and reduces heart rate variability by 45%, impairing your cardiovascular system's ability to recover and adapt to stress while creating dependency that worsens heart health over time. Sleep medications suppress REM sleep and reduce the natural fluctuations in heart rate that indicate a healthy, adaptable cardiovascular system. This artificial sleep lacks the restorative qualities your heart needs for optimal recovery and repair. Regular sleep medication use also disrupts your body's natural production of sleep-promoting hormones like melatonin, creating a cycle of dependency that prevents your cardiovascular system from developing healthy sleep patterns independently. The grogginess and cognitive impairment from sleep medications often leads to poor daytime choices regarding diet, exercise, and stress management, creating a cascade of factors that further compromise cardiovascular health. Focus on natural sleep hygiene practices like consistent bedtime routines, cool sleeping environments, and stress reduction techniques to achieve restorative sleep without pharmaceutical intervention. Before we unveil our number 1 night habit, let's pause for anticipation. To support you in fighting heart disease more effectively, we're thrilled to offer 2 extraordinary free gifts we've compiled just for you. First up, we're giving away our exclusive ebook, 7 Foods That Clean Arteries and Prevent Heart Attacks. This is no ordinary list. It's a treasure trove of culinary delights that are both mouth-watering and beneficial for maintaining stable blood pressure levels. And lastly, you'll gain access to a breakthrough video, The Shocking Cause of Cardiovascular Disease and What You Should Do, starting today. This innovative approach, the ancient signaling molecule found in our ancestors, offers a potential paradigm shift in how the nectar of gods can help restore it for optimal heart health. It's a piece of knowledge too valuable to miss. To claim these incredible 3 free gifts, simply click on the link in the description below. Now let's return to our countdown and unveil the number 1 habit that stands as a pillar in the 7 night habits that can destroy your heart. Number 1. Chronic sleep deprivation. Getting less than 6 hours of sleep at night increases heart attack risk by 87% and stroke risk by 67% through multiple destructive pathways that attack every aspect of your cardiovascular system simultaneously, creating the perfect storm for cardiac catastrophe. The landmark Whitehall 2 study followed 10,308 British civil servants for 22 years, documenting sleep duration and cardiovascular outcomes. Participants sleeping less than 6 hours nightly showed 87% higher heart attack rates and 67% increased stroke risk compared to those getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep consistently. Insufficient sleep disrupts hormonal balance, increasing cortisol while decreasing growth hormone production. This hormonal chaos raises blood pressure, promotes insulin resistance, and impairs your heart's ability to repair daily damage accumulated through normal metabolic processes. Sleep loss also dysregulates your autonomic nervous system, creating sustained sympathetic activation that keeps heart rate elevated, blood pressure high, and stress hormones circulating when they should naturally decline during restorative sleep periods. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep as your most important heart disease prevention strategy, treating sleep as medicine rather than a luxury you can sacrifice for other activities. So there you have it, 7 night habits that can destroy your heart. These seemingly innocent evening routines are silently sabotaging your cardiovascular system, creating the perfect storm for heart attacks, strokes, and sudden cardiac events while you sleep. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which nighttime habit shocked you the most? Have you been unknowingly damaging your heart with any of these evening behaviors? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights could help someone else stay ready when it matters most. If this video has illuminated new possibilities for you or reinforced your current health strategies, please show your support by hitting the like button, subscribing to Combat Heart Disease, and also make sure to hit that notification bell so you get instant notifications whenever we upload new videos. And to those considering showing extra support, the Super Thanks feature is a great way to help us continue providing valuable health insights. Before you go, remember to check out the 2 exclusive free gift links in the description below. Remember, your health is in your hands. Thank you for watching. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and here's to your health.